This was from the Denver Post. On Saturday, Black Lives Matter and Antifa counter-protested a pro-American Patriot rally, and during the demonstration, one man was shot dead during an altercation, and the victim was identified by family as Lee Keltner, a 49-year-old U.S. Navy veteran, Navy veteran, and police on Sunday identified Matthew Doloff, a 30-year-old man, as the suspect and confirmed he was working as a private security guard at the time for 9 News. So 9 News, a local news channel there. So they were saying that he was working for them. No one is really sure yet. A local news station affiliate with NBC. Yesterday in church I mentioned that I suggest, do what you want, but these rallies like this, now, and it has nothing to do with the president rally. Go to the president rallies if you want to. But these other patriot rallies that you're having, I don't think you should go, because Antifa and Black Lives Matter are very evil and very violent, and they don't care about life. At least people who are on the side of good, they don't care about your life at all. And I'm starting to hear more and more people are being attacked with weapons in one form or another. And they're starting hearing about people being shot. And I recommend you encourage people to get out and vote, and that you go vote. Because these people are mean people. They've been able to get away with destroying flags and monuments and property and stealing and robbing and raping and doing all kinds of things. And they don't care about life. And then so now we have a lot of people who are on the side of good want to get back at these people on like an ego trip too. And so you're going out there with the intent of fighting with Antifa and Black Lives Matter. It's not worth it. It's really not worth putting your life on the line like that. I would rather see you stay alive and get out and vote and then protest later. Get in office, run for government so we can deal with these people in the right way. Then you can, because we used to protest a lot. When I first started Barn, we always had rallies and we went against abortion and against illegal aliens coming into our country and the government for not doing something about it. So I love protests. I'm not against it at all. But at the time, there was not, like, people were not getting killed. I do remember one rally we held at the Federal Building in Los Angeles, and we were fighting against the borders and illegal aliens getting free stuff, right? And the radicals who were against us came out with frozen Coke cans and things like that, and they started throwing them at us and things like that. But it has started to get violent then, but it's gotten worse since. So do what you want, and I'm not talking about the president's rally. I mean, I don't blame you if you show up for that. It's up to you, but I don't blame you for that. But this other stuff is more ego than it is standing for America. So John Tigan, one of the organizers of the Patriot event on Saturday, he filmed this video of his group leaving the area moments before the shooting happened.
I was texting Michelle and she said to say hi.
See, this is the problem with the Black Lives Matter people. He comes up and started attacking another individual leaving. We got guys all over the place. We're rolling out though. UADF! Woo! Hey man, let's go. Hey guys, thanks for coming out. Take care. Thank you guys. Stay safe.
Yes.
Thank you.
Again, right there.
Thank you.
Stand up, be proud, American pride. Nice, quick, short rally. Again, you saw a lot of those guys were from UADF, United American Defense Force. The other side, the Communist Party, started attacking the cops probably within, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes. I saw soup cans. I was up there speaking. Soup cans were flying at the cops. Again, they said they're doing a soup drive for the homeless. No, they weren't.
Amazing. See, it's ego now. And I understand the people are the patriots. They love America, but they're fed up with what's happening. They're fed up with being called white supremacists, and they're fed up with being attacked when they go out and stand for good, while the ones who are standing for evil are getting away with it. It's just wrong, right? So I do understand it, but I just think since cops don't show up anymore, I remember when we held rallies, the cops would come. We would notify them that we were having a rally, so they would come and they would protect the good from the bad. But now that's gone. The cops don't show up anymore. And if they do, they tend not to protect the good from the evil, and they have been told to stand down, all kind of crap like that. According to the Denver Post, this is from the Denver Post, according to city officials, they say Doloff was never licensed to be a security guard. So he was violating the law. And Doloff is the alleged shooter. All right? Amazing stuff happening. And I'm starting to hear more and more of this kind of stuff happening. So I would be careful, do what you want, but I don't know if I would show up at these things right now. Not the president's rally. Join him if you want. I mean, it's a different story with the president. Let me see here. Moments before the shooting, we coming to a break? Okay. Keltner got into an argument with Black Lives Matter supporter. Then he walked off camera where the altercation which ended his life happened. We'll play that for you when I come back. We have another hour to go. I'm just kind of blown away that in today's America, most people don't think for themselves. They just go along with whatever they hear, no matter who it's from, right? And they don't see if it's true or not. They run with it. That's mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. So I just want to finish up with this story about this alleged shooting and killing that happened over the weekend in Denver, where a man was 49-year-old U.S. Navy veteran was allegedly shot and killed. And mind-blowing stuff. So I would rethink going out to these patriot rallies right now. If you want to go to the Great White Hope rally, that's up to you. It's a little different situation than what's happening around town. People literally going out now to fight each other. And I hear about shooting and stabbing and all kinds of things happening. So here is a moment, and you can podcast the shows because I discussed this in the last hour, the second hour there. So make sure you podcast and all that. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff, all right? Here is, should I play the first soundbite, Nick, or just go to the second one? Go to the second one. Go to the second one? Okay. This is in Denver at a Patriot rally on Saturday, this past Saturday. Moments before the shooting, Keltner got into an argument with a Black Lives Matter shooter. Then he walked off camera when the altercation which ended his life happened. Here's that soundbite.
Show me, motherfucker! Show me that! Don't f***ing touch me! Touch me one more time, you gonna get it! Next person to f***ing touch me! Break it up! Mace me! F***ing mace me, bud! Walk up to me and f***ing mace me, Mace me, motherfucker! Mace me, motherfucker! I got the right to stand my ground! mace me. Go ahead and fucking mace me. Go ahead and mace me.
Kessner has the hat on.
Don't touch me, old man. Don't fucking touch me, old man. Don't fucking touch me, man. Don't fucking touch me. Around and find out. Around and find out. What about fucking tough guy? You got a knife in the battalion, so tough. Fuck around.
Amazing. So we blocked that part out so you can see it. And Kessler has a hat on with the mace. And see, it's too much anger on both sides. And whenever there's nothing but anger like that, you're going to have a bad situation because there's no love in anger. So it cannot turn out well. And another bystander catches a man yelling about being glad that there is one less white supremacist. Why? So this is from Twitter.
One less white supremacist. Yeah. Right in the fucking door. Yeah.
See there? How are you going to be happy to hear that? That's mind-blowing. One less white supremacist right in the dome, his head. The guy's happy about it. Amazing, right? But that's what happens when you're on the side of evil. And by the way, happy Columbus Day. I forgot to mention that. Today is Columbus Day. This is getting out of control because of the unfairness. It's another thing that's mind-blowing to me, and I'm black and slow, so what can I say? It's amazing to me how Black Lives Matter and Antifa are the ones who are out there starting all this trouble, who are burning and looting and destroying and killing and stealing, but yeah, the other side, the decent ones, are the ones that are called white supremacists, and the ones that are made to look like the bad guys. And so bad is made to look evil, and evil is made to look bad. And then you have people who go along with it. I don't know how that, I mean, I do understand because you're in a fallen state, you cannot see. But that's mind-blowing to me. In the good old days when boys were boys and men were men, you were just able to know right from wrong, if someone was right or if they were wrong. You didn't need the news media or anyone else to tell you that. If you saw a bunch of people walking down the road with masks on their face, hiding their faces, and they had weapons and they were destroying, you didn't need the media to tell you that, and you didn't need to know why. You just knew it was wrong. Because that's not the way you solve an issue, no matter what it is, right? So you just automatically knew that it was wrong. How do you think the people knew the right way to vote before they got TV? Or they were able to see so many channels? And they voted for the right kind of people into office, for the most part. So this last thing about this situation, this is from Big League Politics. Denver police reported the shooter had no connection to Antifa. However, his social media shows his far-left political opinions. So they were saying that he didn't have any connection, but when you look at it, according to this report, when you look at his social media, he had far-left opinions. And those last two soundbites were from Twitter there, right? So let's see here. This guy, according to this report, was anti-Trump and anti-cop. He was a Bernie Sanders supporter, and he liked content which he described Confederate flags as Nazi swastikas. What the? And here's a photo that shows the physical altercation between the mace which was sprayed. And prior to the gun being fired. Nick gonna explain this to you because I haven't seen it yet. So what's going on there, Nick?
So there was a series of photos captured, and this was the exact moment where the shooting happened.
So the one on the left with the hat on was the guy that was killed?
Right, that's Lee
Allegedly
Keltner.
killed.
And so he's there, and we saw a video of them fighting this Black Lives Matter guy.
Yeah.
And so this is the moment right before he got shot, right? The guy with the blue bandana. And so they're fighting, but then a camera captured this moment. This guy with so you see Lee Keltner, he's kind of swiping at the guy with the gun. That's that's Doloff.
Which one has the gun?
The one being hit with the one being hit here.
Oh, the Antifa guy?
Right.
He has the gun?
Well, he's the pro Black Lives Matter Bernie supporter guy.
Oh, okay.
And so you can see this is where the altercation started. We know this because he still has the hat on here, right?
Right.
He still has the hat on. In this next shot, he doesn't have the hat on because it was knocked off, right?
Oh, I see.
And look, you can see that the guy with the gun, he's reaching for the gun, right? To his waistband.
I guess. Look like, I don't know.
And so, and to the left, Lee Keltner has the mace in his hand. He's got the mace.
Right.
And so he's kind of stepping away. They're kind of squaring off here, right? It's in this next moment that Lee Keltner, you can see they've raised what they both have in their hands.
Yeah.
The gun and Lee Keltner with the mace.
Yeah.
People are saying, if you look at the gun closely,
Yeah.
that the gun is already cycling a shot, that the slide is already moving backwards.
Yeah. It looked like the slide is back.
And so it's already
What the-
cycling a shot. And so the guy with the gun went for it. Like, you could say it was self-defense, but you could also say that he's trigger happy. Like, it's hard to know because we don't have video, and then this is the moment right after the whole altercation happened with Lee Keltner on the ground. And this is when the cops rushed in to arrest Doloff.
Wow. That's amazing. Who were yelling, shoot me, MF, shoot me?
We don't know. Now, in my opinion, it sounded like the blue bandana
to a
guy.
man with the gun, shoot me. What the?
It's, yeah.
You don't say to an angry person with a gun in their hand, shoot me. What the?
Right.
No, go ahead.
I mean, the blue bandana guy,
Yeah.
it sounded like the same guy who was yelling at the end, oh, one more effing white supremacist down. It sounded like the same person, but I can't confirm it.
That's amazing to me that these people are taking guns to rallies. When I was rallying out there, when we were doing our protests, when I worked for the union and when I started Bond and we did protests from Bond, people didn't bring guns and things. It was just we had flags, we had picket signs, but no one had guns. What the? That's like you're going to a rally with the intent to hurt. That doesn't make sense. You're angry, you go into a rally, you don't take a gun with you because you'll lose control. So the Denver police said the district attorney will be responsible for charging Doloff. The DA for the Colorado 2nd Judicial District is Beth McCann. Beth McCann. Why are these women taking over everything? What the? That's not good, folks. Women should not be taken over. A woman can't do a man's job, sorry. Even when she's in that job, she does a woman's job, not a man's job. There's a difference. But Beth McCann, she is the first woman to hold the office. So let me read some of the notes that James. Hake out there having a fit, folks. Poor Hake. Don't Hake have his own show? Doesn't he? And he come up right after mine. So according to Hake, this is the same Black Gun Matter guy. No, this same Black Gun Matter guy got into a fight with a Bernie supporter at a Bernie rally in February down in Denver. Where'd you get that from, Hake?
He's talking about the guy with the blue bandana. We saw him in the videos.
Oh, at another rally? At a Bernie Sanders rally?
James saw him at another rally. But this guy with the blue bandana who's yelling at people,
right?
James is saying he saw him at another video in February.
Oh, I see.
In Denver. So he's been around.
Is he black? Oh, Mexican?
He looks mixed.
Yeah. Look like
he was saying the N-word a lot.
Oh, he did?
He's like, shoot me, N-word.
Oh.
But nowadays Mexicans say that word too.
Black and brown. Black and brown. So this woman is a Democrat? This DA woman?
Yes, registered Democrat.
What the? Y'all making a mistake letting the Democrats take over. But we'll see how this goes, folks. This particular incident. But I would not show up right now at these rallies. Go to a Trump rally if you want to. Let me try Matthew again from San Antonio, Texas. Our first time. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Just Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.